Hello, everybody. We're back. We are back in the ends, in the yard, in the house, in the place, in the location, in the locale of me. We are here. We are playing some Assassin's Creed Brotherhood once more, and that's all that matters, I do guess. And sometimes I do suppose that is what must be done. How's quarantine going, Fishy? Surprisingly, business as usual for me. Like, it is hard work, you know. It's hard not being able to go out and see your mates every now and then, and being at home. It's rather lonely getting, but I have you guys, so I think I'm good. I'm well off at the moment. I'm better off than most. Oh yes, that's exactly who I wanted to land on. Well done. I want to land on this guy because you have to catch him, otherwise you're going to get bounty, and catching bounty is not the one, I'm afraid. As if he just clarted me in the mouth. This is the most janky experience I've ever had. If he falls off here, he dies. When he's on the rooftops, you really can't catch him. Boy, come on, come back. I'm gonna clart you in your chin. I'm just chasing this dickhead across. There we go, got him. He had aconite on him. Okay, so he had poison on him, did he? Why did he have poison on him? Can't I just use that on my poison blade? Or something? Like, you can probably just sell it. But, why would you do that? That is a beautiful poison. Sheps Almighty, how you doing, sir? Ethan, your streams are keeping me sane. My streams are keeping me sane, too. Because I get to interact with people. I get to chill with people. I get to be great. What sequence are you at? This is 8 at the moment. Which means that, really, I need to be doing some side content. They're harder to catch in Black Flag. It's because in Black Flag you need to think tactically, and you won't become notorious for killing them. In this, if you kill one, you become instantly fully notorious, and it is peak. Actually, you know what we need to do? Beautiful podcast you guys did. Indeed, it was very beautiful. We should do the courtesan assignments first. I don't think there are mercenary assignments, are there? As far as I'm aware, are there? If there are, no, they're assassination contracts. Yeah. I would have thought so. Who do you like more, Bayek or Ezio? Ezio, because Ezio is the best. He just is the best. Get those likes in, guys. Yes, get the likes in. That'll be lovely. That'll be fantastic. Avery Dobbs with a $99.99 US dollars donation. Got to spread the love today. Can't stay for long, but about to go have din din. Haha. Cheers for the generosity, Avery. You absolute legend. Keeping us all supported and all that wonderful stuff. Truly an incredibly generous act, and it'll be much appreciated. Here we are. Avery doing bits over here too. Yeah, Avery's come over a few times and he says hello and he does bits and he's a legend every single time. Very generous man. What? Would you buy the upcoming Avenger game? I'd probably wait for a review or a sale, at the very least. Like, if it's good, yeah, maybe I'll buy it. Or if it's terrible, yeah, I'll buy it because I know I'll have fun with a very shit game. And honestly, it looks terrible. It looks dreadful. It looks abysmal. It looks beyond shit. And that is my forte. That is the kind of game that I fucking enjoy because I know that I can have fun fucking with it. But I will go if I hear a game is shit, I will probably play it knowing the experience I'm about to have is going to break me because I know it's funny. Like funny, if it's shit, it means it's not meh, and the worst the game can be for me is missable. You know, like if you can experience a glitch or 10 or 20 or 30 glitches in a game, or maybe something like the game is just janky, the story is not good, it's funny, things like that. I'll play it because abysmal games are funny. Like, bad games are funny, and that makes them better than mediocre games, which means that mediocre is the actual terrible. Like subpar is better than mediocre in the sense that at least it's so bad that you'll enjoy it. You'd hope. Besides from Fallout 76, that's just bad in every way. Just bad.
You banished that spy Julieta from the brothel, but she continues to give information to our enemy.
Of course she does. She knows.
Ambassador this time. Her lover. We know he's sell secrets to the church. Giulietta fears you now. Use that. Send her right into the arms of her Spaniard and kill him.
Oh, I'm sending a message. Look at the new boys on blue. Well, I thought I'd get a new. I thought I'd sort out my mod team, because every now and then the mods will just. Oh god, the mods will just disappear. Like every last mod will disappear after a while. That is my recent notice. I've noticed that. Right. Okay. The thief can leave. So I have to get a new. Avery Dobbs again with 49.99 epic Spaniard murder time. That is what we like. Cheers again, Avery. That generosity is truly humbling.
Giulietta, know of your treachery.
No, please, Ezio. I can explain.
Follow her to the ambassador. She's got a suspicion meter. Avery is a legend. Oh, Avery is an absolute sir. Why did you fire an arrow at Big Man? An arrow went flying towards this this poor courtesan who is doing naughty bit. Oh my god! You just crossbowed the courtesan, you naughty guy. That's my job later. Oh really? Oh my god. That did it. I killed the civilian because the civilian got in the way. Use the bomb. Absolute mans. Don't want to die, don't get in the way. That is true. Why did someone just say stop or something? Is that what basta means? Stop? I think that wasn't so hard.
Please, I have no choice.
Leave Roma. Do not want to see you here again.
So I'm a lad with estrogen, okay? Well, lad is just a general term we use for everyone these days. It's a general word, like I call everyone sir, regardless of whether or not you're male or female. It's honestly one of my strangest things. I call everyone sir, and everyone, for some reason, everyone allows it. Like the moment I explain that I just refer to everyone as sir, they just go, yeah, okay, fair enough. Avery again with 9.99. He. Oh mate, you are being generous beyond any deserving. Like I don't deserve anyone's like donations whatsoever, in my opinion. The super chat feature is because that's what I wanted to do. In my opinion, I don't deserve any like donations like that. The fact that people do it anyway, it just shows how much of a massive legend everyone is. Who wants a bit of a scrap, eh? Bye. Right, who's next, gents? He's going to get back on the horse, isn't he? He would never have managed. It's fine. Catch you later, Sheps. Take it easy, mate. Are you off somewhere? Warning Page Gaming. Cheers for that super chat. That's much appreciated, man. Yeah, take care, Sheps. Don't forget to like the stream. If you haven't liked the stream, let's get it to 100, shall we? Yeah, thank you so much, Warning Page Gaming. Again, I really do appreciate their generosity. Avery should be leader of the world. Avery should be doing bits. Who is stronger, Goku or Vegeta? Who's Vegeta? We're at it. I'm not entirely sure who Goku is. James Rostrom with a £2 super chat. Again, much appreciated, James. Over these past few days, you've been swinging by and you've been doing bits for us, and I really do appreciate it.
Precarious situation. Rodrigo is trading favors with his foreign ambassadors. He wishes to gain information that will lead him to you. I go to meet with one of these ambassadors.
Yeah.
He will demand my
Thank you,
help, but will
James.
provide none.
Avery again, $14.99. Stop complaining about my money.
Why you will be watching.
Hey, man. Yeah, we do appreciate you, Avery. Avery should be mod. Avery's just a lovely man. He's the loveliest of man. Avery is a very lovely man, everybody. Let's head it out to dinner. Bye. Take it easy, Avery. Have a great one. Thank you for your donations, and hopefully we'll catch you soon. Follow the ambassador to the meeting. I sort of clutched that, didn't I? Why is there a man with a spear just doing bits? Oh, he's looking for me. But there's no actual reason to look for me because I'm not notorious. They just check those wells to see if there's anyone in there for the sake of checking the wells to see if anyone's in there. There you go. Could someone be in there? Oh, quite possibly. Yes, I blend in with these upper class Romans. Look at me in my assassin robes. That stands out. Like, were I dressed like one of these Roman aristocrats, maybe it would make some sense. But the fact that I'm not means it doesn't, really. Social stealth actually doesn't make much sense. Oh my god. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, I'm not here, I promise. Come on, boy. Off you go. Right, let's run along to here. Who do you think is assassin or Templars? What? What does that question even mean? I'm in this crowd, which means I'm obviously in this crowd, which means you can't see me. Now, if you looked to that and you saw this guy, what would you think? I think I'd notice. I'm genuinely glad that it doesn't, like, that they don't notice, because otherwise this would be a very difficult game. But I think on the whole we can all agree that my horse has just bumped him out of the way, and that now I'm no longer blended, really, am I? That I stand out. I think we can all agree I stand out. Who do you think has a better goal, Assassins or Templars? I don't know. I don't really like to answer video game politics questions thinking, which would you side with? Because that's never a question I entertained. I just play as the side that we're presented with. So if we're playing as the Assassins, then you've sort of got to feel like you believe those beliefs. And originally, in the first 4 games, you do, in a way. You do sort of feel like you feel those beliefs. In Assassin's Creed 3, you get the vibe that they're all actually the same. In Rogue, you get the, they're just as bad as each other. And that's where things get very convoluted, and from there, that's where I decide to myself, you know what, I think I'd actually side with neither of them. Because they're actually just both not ideal situations. He's going to go in there and threaten a random courtesan. It's going to be jokes for me when I do him in. Katie has showed up. Assassins stick out too much. Assassins do bits. Assassin run fast with boot on. If anyone remembers that, then you know that you're a veteran. Cried my name. I'm just gonna renovate. I'm just gonna renovate this place. Don't mind me. I'm gonna sit here and purchase the location. For history purposes, alright? That was useless. Well, this prostitute is getting absolutely killed. Bits have been done. How did they know it was me? enemies. Who's your favourite Templar? How do you feel about Doom Crossing New Horizons? Sorry. Did he say Doom Crossing New Horizons? Because, no. Natty Eye throws. Where's the nearest bank? I need to go grip some bank bits. For all these people know I'm about to file a tax return. Or something. But no. I'm actually balling in cash. You know what I mean? I don't want the horse. I want to run past the horse. Is that so hard? Here we are. At my banco. We're drawing money and doing bits. It's your favourite remastered version of Assassin's Creed. What do you mean? What do you mean what's my favourite remaster? Oh, these textures look better than these textures. No. This is another time where the answer is I don't necessarily have a favourite of them. But of the remasters, the Ezio collection is the best value for money because it's 3 games. They're good games, every single one of them in that remaster. And they all look decent in the remaster. Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered is fine, it's worth it. The cutscenes are a bit but it adds colour to the world and overall adds life to it. And honestly, on the whole, I can't complain. I think it's pretty damn good. But, then you have Assassin's Creed Rogue Remastered, which is just not a good remaster. So I guess if I were to answer that question, as loose as that question might be, it would be the Ezio collection. But cheers for asking anyhow. It's good. It's always good to have my brain tested, I guess.
3 ambassadors. They are here to meet with the Pope, but will answer to God much sooner than they expect.
Hey Fishy, what's your favourite rope dart? Hang on. Well, let's go. Fishy doesn't watch anime. Follow the courtesan while remaining undetected. Arrow Storm available? Don't tempt me. I'm not interfering with your business. I'm a chinned minstrel. They don't mind you chinning the minstrels.
Hans, you asked if I had any friends you could play with. I have invited one.
Follow the courtesan while remaining undetected. I killed Hans with my stab. With my assassin recruits. Let's get to 100 likes, gamers. That'll be a good place to get to. We're only 18 minutes deep. We can do it, and we can do it well. We can do it absolutely. When we do it well.
This is inappropriate.
He's gonna do bits. Just wait for it. I love how they do that. What's your favourite NPC? You see this guard here, that one? That's my favourite NPC right there. That's how that deed is performed. So if we're not commenting much. I'm walking off. No, they do. But I'm playing Revelations while watching the stream. That's fine. There's some remaster though. It kind of looks like the same detail and not much effort was put into the remastered. You've got to remember, right, that a remaster is not a remake. A lot of the details will be the same.
If he won't go, I will.
That wasn't so tough. I would have done that, but no.
Stay safe.
Yeah, okay, what the fuck is Ezio doing? He's going bog-eyed. Yeah, that was weird. Okay. It's the best console to play Assassin's Creed on. Either or. It literally does not matter with Assassin's Creed. They're on both. They're just as good on both. And the exclusive content always switches from one to the other. Typically they opt for PlayStation. Sometimes they go for Xbox. They never really add exclusive content to Xbox. Sometimes they just prefer to market with it. It doesn't matter at all. It's one of the times where it really doesn't, if you know what I mean. You can't just do whatever you please, but I can. And you know I can. Because I am God. And I am best. Yeah. How's your day been? My day's been great so far. I mean, it's just been rather quiet. I went to the shop a moment ago to get myself some alcohol. Not an essential shop, but I got some bottled water, which I did need while I was there, so it was essential in the end. Because I like some fizzy water. Like I like fizzy water with flavour to it. So flavoured fizzy water, lovely. Can't beat it. It's beautiful stuff. You should give it a go. I recommend it if you're trying to get off of like Coca-Cola and shite like that. Then definitely go for fizzy flavoured water. Beautiful. Can't beat it. Tastes great. Some of them do, anyhow. Stab this man. Who's better, Master Assassin Ezio or Altair? Altair? Who the fuck is Altair? What do you think is better, AC2 Combat or Brotherhood? Well, Brotherhood's is easier. 2's requires a bit more timing and skill, which is why it's probably the better combat, albeit I prefer Brotherhood's. Because in a game where I prioritise enjoying the story, the combat feels second, and I love the satisfying nature of Brotherhood, even though it is ridiculously easy. I think of the lot, the best combat is probably in neither of those games, but instead in probably games that were more challenging in combat, like Origins or Unity. On the other end of the spectrum, you've got Odyssey, which uses a similar combat system to Origins. However, the challenge is ridiculous because every enemy is a damage sponge, and it feels unrealistic, and you don't feel any proper effect. You don't feel like you're doing any damage, and no matter what you do, it always feels like a damage sponge. Some enemies just take so much damage, there's no point in bothering. With Syndicate's combat is choppy and shit. There's a bit of challenge to it though, but it just doesn't look very good. Black Flag's combat, Rogue's combat, 3's combat is very tedious. It's all combo and animation based as opposed to actual health point based. Like if you keep hitting an enemy once over and over and over again, they won't die for ages, and eventually they'll just drop dead and it'll be really unsatisfying. But it wants to trigger a kill move animation for every single enemy, so instead it'll be animation based. So if you get a chain completed on this enemy, then you do them in, or if you counter kill this enemy, you do them in, or if you trip them up, then you can do them in, or if you take them off guard, you can do them in then. But primarily it's not health based like a lot of combat systems are in Assassin's Creed, and the challenge feels obsolete because again it's tedious. It's just inconvenient, and it's not particularly satisfying. The double counter kills are beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but beyond that, everything, the slow motion, it makes it feel like it drags. And it's not particularly fun. I mean, it can be at times when you get the doubles, but you don't always get the doubles, you know? In fact, in Black Flag, you rarely do. Like, you have to wait for them. Like, you have to block and then wait, and then block and then wait, and have at least 3 guards on you, and then 2 might go for it. And if the area is wrong, even by a little bit, you won't. Do you reckon he's seen me before today? And we're nearly at 100 likes. Can we smash that? That'd be beautiful. I think that'd be a great start. Let's get to that 100 likes. That'd be nice. You know what I mean? Which takes ages. You got high hopes for the next day to see, or you think it'll be try? I don't have high hopes for it, but with the Ashraf Ismail, who I believe is working it out, I think it should be fine. I think it should be okay.
Ezio, this is Egidio Troppi.
We have met.
I have gone from the banker's debt into yours, and I'm very thankful for it. You know, I have not
What's
seen
going on
the
with my
inside of a
thumb?
tavern for months. The opportunity
Something is
to
going on with my
change
thumb.
trumps and drinks
My left
many.
thumb is very flexible, but for some reason today it feels very tight.
Maria informed me that you eliminated the foreign ambassador, but you must stop any message of your act from reaching Cesare. The members of the court guilty of meeting with the ambassadors should also be waylaid, if you know what I mean. Most importantly, the great agitator Prospero Colonna has been captured. If you free him, it will mean a great blow to the Borgia.
It shall be done, my friend.
Like, it feels sore, but not sore, if you get me. Like, it feels sore, but only on the surface. And it also feels a bit tighter than usual. That's not good. That just doesn't feel good. That's what I'm trying to say. Hey, everyone, how's it going? Hello, Voros Peter. How you doing? Got 100 likes. That's the main thing. We're doing bits. We're doing bits today. I want to go over there and do this. I decided we're going to get whatever we're doing can be dropped. And we're going to go and do the last Romulus cave. For some reason, I almost said Wolfenstein cave, and I had to stop myself because I knew that wasn't right before I said it. But in my head, it went Wolfenstein cave, and I was like, "What? No, Romulus cave. It's a wolf. That has nothing to do with Wolfenstein. It's just the name of Wolfenstein, isn't it?" Coal mines. You have to go into the coal mines to get some bits. I joined it and it said 99. Well, we're at 107 at the moment according to my screen. But my screen could be wrong, but I doubt it somehow. What's your favourite Marvel movie? Oh, like the Marvel Studios movie? Oh, it's going to be probably The Winter Soldier's probably up there. That film is great. Like, it's just a beautiful film. But if we're talking on the whole, I don't know. I'm not awfully keen on Spider-Man. I know, heresy in its finest form, but like, I don't dislike Spider-Man by any stretch, but I'm not like an avid Spider-Man fan, if you get me. I'm thinking they did nothing to the lighting over here. There is, however, a glyph on Castel San Angelo, so in a bit we're going to find that and we're going to do bits with it. Would you like the next Assassin's Creed to be Vikings timeline? Well, it is, like it or not. And it was on my list of areas I'd like to see in Assassin's Creed. I will be honest, it is up there as one of the places I'd like to go to in Assassin's Creed. What was I talking about before? I was talking about... oh yeah, Marvel movies. Oh, it's going to be... Yeah, that's always a good film. That Winter Soldier. Well, there's other ones as well that are pretty damn good. Like, well, I didn't like either Ant-Man film. I thought the first one was fine. The second one was shite. I didn't particularly enjoy Captain Marvel. I thought this was ridiculous and also negates a line said by a very big character in another film that makes that line like, well, that has no weight now, does it? Let's be honest. Oh god, a couple of the Iron Man films are pretty good. I'm not so sure about 3, but it exists. It's all right. It has some cool bits. Obviously, the Spider-Man films in the MCU are pretty good. The Spider-Man films outside of the MCU are all right. Tobey Maguire Spider-Man's okay. Andrew Garfield Spider-Man is rather decent-ish sometimes. 40% of the time. I don't know. I'm gonna go, man. It was nice stopping by. See you. Take it easy, LOL. Spider-Man all round is just okay. To be fair, you're not wrong. Like, I've not seen a single Spider-Man movie that's made me go, fuck me, that was incredible. None of them have done that. Like, it's not. Whereas with other superheroes, there are films like that you got with Batman. You got the Dark Knight trilogy, and those are great films. I don't care what anyone says; those are great films. And even before that, you've got Michael Keaton, and that was a good time. Not so sure about Shatfleck, but whatever. I'm not so sure about the DCU either, or the DC Cinematics or whatever. Smeagol, €21.99 super chat, much appreciated, pal, and it will be cherished forever. Cheers. There's a glyph here. I want to do the glyph. Where's the glyph? But cheers, Smeagol. As you can see, you're up on the cooldown bar with Avery up there, which is pretty cool. So you did legendary bits for me. Thank you so much. Best superhero movie, Justice League. Oh no. Oh god. I think there's a million films I'd rather watch before I saw Justice League for a second time. Like, I think I could go my entire life without watching Justice League twice. I need to get on the outside, don't I? Yeah. Stop trying to run up this. Oh, this is the entrance. This is where we came out of at the start of Brotherhood. I know the entrance is down there, but there is also a glyph here, and that's what I'm looking for first. No, there's no way up. It's weird. The Dark Knight is pretty lame, I will be honest. It is greater than most things. You know what we're going to do? We're just going to go do the Wolf Crypt, the Romulus layer, the bits. It's all that needs to be done. From CGI 2. Last time I trusted someone, I lost an eye. Gets his eye scratched out by a fucking cat. Dark Knight is cinema. Dark Knight has the intensity of cinema, for sure. You can never argue that The Dark Knight was not cinema. It just is. If I'm finally able to tune into today's stream, that's alright. We've only been going for half an hour. Welcome. When the church doing bits. It's a weird sensation in my thumb. I'm going to have to probably talk to someone about that. Because I know my thumb joint is over flexible, so it could be something to do with that. But I know my thumb joint, but this is up in the thumb. Like all the way up it. Should I go to sleep since whereabouts I'm at? It's midnight. Should I go to sleep? Go to sleep, man, if you need to. If you need to sleep, you sleep. If you don't, you don't. It's one of them. You know better than me. Yes, I blend in with the clergy. I mean, of course I blend in with the clergy. This is what they go over the top with, like rain, and they show you what the rain could have looked like in this game. But you don't really get much rain in Brotherhood, do you? If any.
Did you hear? The Baron de Valois is dead. No. Now Bartolomeo d'Alviano is sure to rise up against the Pope.
Cesare's campaign will be in trouble.
Is that such a bad thing?
Perhaps not.
Some say the papal... The funds lie in disarray. The Pope's treasury is never been. His Holiness will simply kill another wealthy cardinal if he requires funds. Disgusting.
Oh shit! As if, oh god! Yeah, stab him. Clever. I could kill him here and now, but I won't. You know, you can turn into people in AC Unity. It's a skill you can choose to have. Find a way into the mass. Oh yes. I love being back at the start of the entire thing. Really reminds me of how well I did. Maybe start me back here, save me having to go through the entire thing. I get the vibe that's not the fucking Pope. Really? Really? Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Why did it drop? Why did cover drop? I was in a crowd and then it just drops. Let's finish Black Flag. It was sick. Forgotten how much about this games yet. I remember AC1 so well. All I know is this is hard work. Though you didn't make the purchase. Though we have to tell. And stop trying to get noticed. Who's trying to get noticed? Ooh, I know Ezio Trilogy, Assassin's Creed 1, Assassin's Creed 3 Blade Glitch. Just get annoyed and rage quit. Stay with the group, stay with the group. My target is right there. I don't need to reduce distance, do I? Think of the new Watch Dogs game. Watch Dogs Legion looks looks weak. I'm gonna be honest. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look like something I'd play. It doesn't look like something I'd choose to play anyhow. Like, it looks like something that I'd play because I'd review it. Like, if I got a review code for Watch Dogs Legion, great. I'd play it, and if it's good, I'll happily say I was wrong. But if it's not good, then I'm probably not gonna bother, because it looks like a concept that people look at and go, ooh, gaming, but in reality isn't actually going to be that. It's going to be much simpler than they make it out to be. Do you expect you're going to get followed in here? And also, do you think I blend in with these clergymen? Do I really? I'm really humbled that you think that I blend in, that I belong. There's just random wondrous men.
Then leave them for you within the shrine. Make sure you deliver them convincingly, with passion.
The followers will do anything.
Yeah, so listen to Jarl Bolgruf.
They believe
He knows what he's on about.
connected
The Lord be with you.
And also with you, Pedro.
Just saw who subscribed. I'm sorry, I had to stop for a minute. I had to stop for a second. I noticed who subscribed. That's not good to see on the screen, is it? Aidan Milburn. Hope Corona doesn't kill you off. Oh, that's not nice. What do you mean? What do you mean you hope? Oh, cheers for the £5 super chat though. If Corona does kill me off, I'll have no use for it, but I will appreciate it if Corona doesn't, which is the hope here, I guess. I just want it to not kill me off, and sorry, I punched my pop filter into my microphone.
Takes me closer to God and away from you, assassino.
And closer to hell. I like how he thinks he can get away from me. Yeah, this is the only. Is this the only time in Brotherhood where it rains? And reminds you that it should actually rain more because it looks really nice. In fact, does it ever rain in the Ezio trilogy? Like once? Is rain a thing that happens? I don't know. I don't think it is. I don't think at any point in the Ezio trilogy rain occurs. Besides from now. This is it. In the open world, it definitely does not. Oh god, right. Aidan Milburn with the £2 super chat. Here's another two just to make sure it doesn't. Oh, thank you so much. I really do appreciate your generosity there, Aidan. You really saved me from COVID, and that is all that matters, right? I keep pushing my pop filter into my microphone because I'm not used to having it there. If you don't know, I recently had to replace my microphone, and so it came with the pop filter with the arm. So, of course, I'm going to try to make use of the pop filter because it's good. It's good to have a pop filter. Pop filters are good for you. Stops you spitting on the mic. Stops you stops a lot of sounds getting through as well from your voice that you don't want. Rain never occurred. Rain not once besides from now. This is the only time rain occurs in the Ezio trilogy ever. That actually makes me laugh. Now is the only time rain actually happens. Ezio's like, what the fuck is this? It's rain. Thing is though, you can... I'm gonna pick your pocket, man. Thing is though, you can like, you'll never notice until it's pointed out that this is the only time that Ezio actually ever sees rain that we see.
What do you want, assassino? Did the followers of Romulus work for the Pope's gain? Of course. They are ignorant. We are enlightened. Their savagery will lead the people to the light of the church. Godspeed!
He just murdered somebody and said Godspeed as he does it. Thou shalt not kill. You are not even Christian, are you really? Or are you just a classic Catholic, which is to say that you're a gigantic hypocrite? Okay, now let's go. Here we are. I keep punching my microphone.
Nowhere to run. What a fool! You wage war against the very instrument
How are you doing at home? Pretty good, to be fair, Matthew.
Overthrowing order. Your order. It's no order at all. Stop that man! Hurry! You saved me! Praise God! Requiescat in pace.
I do absolutely love that. The difference in swords and daggers. The sword in Brotherhood, the sword can also fight against guys on horseback. The dagger can't. Let's get to 150 likes, eh, gamers? I think that'd be pretty cool. Right, you saved me, praise God, and the guy fell to his death. Poor man. I love when that happens. Like, no, you're gonna die. Who shot him in the head? Never saw that cutscene. Yeah, you have to in order to get that, you have to throw him off the edge. I knew about it, but it wasn't necessarily what I was trying to do. Ah, my fucking thumb. Something is wrong with this thumb, man. Don't quite know what it is. It's just numb is what it is. I've got a numb thumb. Sad Russian just subscribed. Oh my god. Not the sad Russian.
There he goes again.
Those guys at the start, they're like, "Oh, did you see that guy go in there?" And it's like, and they're like, "Nah," but he does. And it's like, but there he goes again. James Rostron with a £2 super chat, showing everyone who's boss. Cheers, man. Cheers, James. You are truly a legend, and I don't deserve you. Female Spartan fighting for Sparta in the battles. To be fair, that is not the most unbelievable thing to come out of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Sparta was not exactly liberal in a modern sense, but they weren't exactly against the concept of women doing bits. It was not necessarily like how it is now, but it was a bit what's the word? A bit more open is probably the best way to put it. But of course, with Ubisoft, they like to pretend that sexism never existed and just go about history as if it didn't happen. Use a face cam. I mean, I used to, and then I just kind of... It took up space, and I like... With Assassin's Creed, for example, there's something going on in every single corner of the screen. I'd rather you see all that than me, because, let's be honest, you don't need to see my face. My mildly unattractive face. I think I look good. Nobody else agrees. Skyrim 6 co-op, you say. I'm playing with Chris later. I need to go get the armor of Romulus, and then I guess once I've done that, I'll knit blue, and then we'll keep going. We'll be at about the hour mark. Then it'll be a good time for a BRB screen while I go and empty my bladder, which, by the way, gets full very quickly after I've had a fucking hefty drink of alcohol. It was nice. It was let me tell you what it was called. It was called you've probably heard of it. It's called Hogarden, and it's a and it is a Belgian wheat beer, and it was all right. It was, yeah, it exists. It happens. See all my boys with the assassin badge. Now what we do is we send them on contracts purely for money. Like, we send my boys out on contracts. Out you go. They don't need experience. They can do bits on their own. Like what you do now is you send. Okay, maybe don't send one of them. Send on that, and you get money from that. And they send them on similarly. There you go. That's what you do, and you keep 3 bars there. I remember first joining not knowing what peng was. That is pretty obscure British slang, to be honest. It's not the most obscure, but it's definitely not something that you'd expect to know off the bat. Peng means lovely, great, means good, delicious, beautiful, etc. Though I don't recommend using it on your partner, to be honest. I don't know why. It's not very what's the word? Oof. No, just use it wherever you think's appropriate. Don't recommend using it if you're an American, no, because then you'll just sound wonky. Randomly incorporated British slang is very weird. Like, if you hear an American say wanker, that's weird enough. We tolerate that. Please don't steal peng from us. I mean, you can do what you like, but you know what I mean. It is funny to hear. We do find it quite amusing, but we don't. I sort of do respect it, but at the same time, it's like, well, that sounds weird. Ooh, I don't expect that out of any other accent but mine, or one similar to mine in the sense that you can tell we're from the same country. But you know what I mean. Yeah, my thumb's actually fully gone numb, and I can't quite figure out why. I think it must be where my arm is, because I feel it on the elbow as well. I don't feel it anywhere else. It just feels like there you go. If I rest it here, it must be because I'm applying pressure on that sort of all the way up, but that would be the pinky that would feel it the worst. I love your vids, Fishy. Thanks for posting. Thank you for watching. I think that's more important. You know, thank you for watching. Like, I can post the videos as much as I want. If people didn't watch them, they wouldn't mean a thing. Did you hit your elbow? Even though I didn't, actually. It just feels funny today. Like, I don't know why. I can't explain it. I don't feel anything else. Like, I don't feel anything in my chest, in my back, in my jaw. So I know it's nothing to do with that sort of worrying premise. That was the first thing that went through my head, and I quickly eliminated it. What it feels like to me is like I must have been sitting on it funny just now, because before I sat down I didn't feel anything, and right now the circulation is coming back. Like, now I feel it, because now I realise what the origin point of my sensation of numbness was. So with anything like that should do it. Yeah, that's much better. Yep, no, I can feel that. I can feel it easing up. There is some actual soreness in the joint of my thumb, which makes a lot of sense, because I'm double jointed there. I can bend my thumb all the way in the other direction. I can not halfway up. I mean at the base joint, and I can bend it back over my hand. It doesn't hurt much to do. I can bend it back, and I can cross my thumb over the back of my fingers, sort of thing, like over the back of my knuckles. Sorry. And I've been able to do that for years, so I wouldn't be surprised if that has caused some form of joint problem there, because I'd be surprised if I didn't have any issues, to be honest. I know where I'm going with this. It's down there. Double jointed gang. It could have been your posture. My posture's great. it's probably probably when my arm was resting against my armrest. Like I put a lot of pressure on that side. I have no clear like hand preference or anything silly, so sometimes I have to lean on a certain way, apply some more pressure control things. Because depending on what I'm doing, I have to use one hand, then I have to use the other. You know what I mean? And sometimes I have to control it with the other hand. It doesn't feel right, and you have to put some pressure down. It's a weird feeling. I can't really explain it too well. I feel funny. Now I was walking Dennis earlier, and he gave unto me a green shit. He delivered me a green gift, God's gift of poo that was green, and I'm very confused as to why the fuck he shat green. My mother said he ate cow pat. I was like, don't let him do that then. Don't let him. Just don't let him eat cow pat. What are you doing? That is cow shit. Don't let him eat cow shit. What? Who lets? Why do you do? He's a dog. Man, you can't be doing. Oh, I was like, okay. Stomachache maybe. Nah. What are you feeding your dog? I feed the dog what dog food. You know, giant dog food specific for big dogs, which is what Dennis is. Take him for a walk, and apparently he gets a dose of cow shit. Like, don't let him eat that. I don't think my mum did. Don't get me wrong, but Dennis will eat it. He will run up to it and he'll scran that shit. If you let him off lead in a field with cows or cattle and that, he's great with them, and they love him. But he will eat their shit, and that is the weird bit. I don't quite understand who lets the dog eat dog shit. No, not dog shit, cow shit. It's alarming. The premise of which. It's pretty abstract to me, the concept of Dennis eating shit, but apparently he does it. My dog eats grass. Your dog does that to induce regurgitation, to induce indigestion, in the sense that they want to vomit. They want to vomit up bile is what they want to do when they eat grass. Because dogs can't digest grass, so when they do that, it's because they want to induce regurgitation. There we go. Well, now we're clued up. We're geared up. That armor set piece is horrific, which is why I don this this outfit instead. Is because it is horrific. It's good in the sense that it doesn't break and it's good armor, but it's ugly as fuck and unrealistic for Rome. Because now, hear me out here. It's hot. That is got to be very warm, and also it looks stupidly heavy on top of that. And that's just not assassin, is it? Let's be honest. It's not very assassin of me. I've got to find a way out, and that's going to be the hardest bit about this, is finding the escape. Oh. That was easy. We're at the hour mark, gamers. So let's get a like on the stream. Let's get to 150 likes. #FishyConsistent. I just watched an old video where you said you didn't like that for that reason. I'm not the most consistent guy on my opinions ever. I will be honest. Sometimes my opinions change. My opinion on Assassin's Creed Syndicate at first was like, oh, this is not too bad. Second time around, I was like, oh, this is actually not that good. Sometimes I can hype up playing a game off my own opinions, and I can get kind of burnt out on it. But I will be honest, my opinion on the armor of Brutus is very consistent because it just doesn't look good. It looks way too heavy. It looks way too unrealistic for Rome, because it's a hot place. It's not cold, Rome. Italy's not a cold place in any sense. Maybe it has mountains that could be pretty chilled. I don't know. I've never been to Italy, but I know that it's not cold. That sort of armor would be very heavy, very hard to carry around for very long, and would also forfeit a lot of speed. Furthermore, Ezio should be sweating in this. So, for sure, it's Odyssey, but he's going to like it soon. No, I don't think I'll ever like Odyssey. I will. No, if I think a game is good, sometimes it's on shaky ground. Like at first, well, that's all right, but that's how I used to be. Now I'm pretty concise. Now when I come to an opinion, like, yeah, I'll stand by that. Like, for example, games that I knew were shit from the start. Fallout 76, Anthem. Those are games that I don't like. I played Just Cause 4, thought it was pretty shit. People went, no, you didn't give it a chance. Play it a bit more. Played it a bit more. Yeah, it's still pretty shit, I'm going to be honest. Now my opinions are far more consistent than they have been in the past. You got to remember, I've been making videos since I was a Ute, where critical thinking was not my specialty. Now it's sort of developed into it a bit more. Quebec games are the worst in the series. Quebec games are the worst, yes, for Assassin's Creed. Whatever else they make, I don't care, because they stung me so much with Assassin's Creed that I'll be happy if I never touched a single one of their games in the future. I'm going to nip to the loo, so I'm going to hop on a BRB page while I empty my bladder. But yes, I will be back very shortly, gamers. You can still hear me, by the way. That was just me making a noise for the sake of making a noise. I'm gonna head off do this. Don't worry. Check out those social media links while you wait. It's pretty cool. There's some cool stuff over there. Okay. Right, just hang on. Bear with me, gamers. Alright, sorry about that, I'm back. Yeah. No, I went out there, I put on the BRB screen, I set everything up to go, and I looked out and the bathroom was occupied by my brother. No, so I had to wait. So, oh god. Okay, let's set that up. Start mercenary successful. Contracts. Let's send these otherwise wasted recruits to do bits, eh? Can these guys can't do a 5. These guys can though. You can go do a 5. Yeah, why not? You're all assassins. It doesn't matter which one I send. You'll always have crew. Ethan is a beautiful man. I am a gentleman of beautiful structure. I am made of bits. You should find Odyssey to be alright, but when I heard Odyssey fanboys calling it better than Witcher and other games, I started hating the game. You would do after hearing that nonsense, because that is, as the kids say, full of shit. That is just bullshit. That is nonsense. Let's go over to the thief contracts, because they need to be done. But first, these 2 buildings down here need to be renovated on the way past. Yeah, no, I would start hating a game by people comparing it, wrongly so, to a better game by saying it's better. Like, what? No, it's not. It's very much so. It's very much so not. It's not a subjective thing. This is very much so objective. Subjectively better. The Witcher 3 puts effort in. It's got actual cutscenes, actual story, well-acted characters, lovable characters, likable characters, and when they're not lovable, and hateable characters where they're supposed to be hateable. With Odyssey, I feel nothing for any single one of them. Like any one character in Odyssey, I feel nothing for. Some characters that I'm supposed to like, I even despise. And some characters that I'm supposed to despise, I just feel nothing for. There's no character that I actually like in Odyssey. Some of them are really funny though. Like there's the fake Mystios. Like who thought that would be a good idea, eh? Whoever did clearly is not sure what the fuck they're doing. Oh my god, that one really bad day quest is mad. My thumb feels better, by the way, for some reason. It just needed a minute, I think. I hate Phoebe. I think Phoebe was I didn't feel anything for Phoebe. I mean, when she died, I was like, oh, she's dead. The child is dead. I chose Alexio, so Alexio was standing over Phoebe crying. I was like, I don't care. I'm sorry, pal. Let's go fucking kill a Minotaur. Listen, Medusa's going to get chinned, but this is peak. But the undead Phoebe got the whole thing confusing. It's not even real. Or she could parkour over horses. Wouldn't that be cool? The whole the fact that she's not even real in that, like she doesn't exist. That's not real. It's all simulation. Even to the protagonist, it's a simulation. It's like Phoebe's just dead, No, nothing going on whatsoever. No afterlife for Phoebe. That is just Alexios / Cassandra remembering Phoebe, and that's it. And that was just funny. I found it hilarious. They expect you to care about characters after establishing that nothing that's going on here is real. Like what? Then don't make us care. Don't make us pretend to care. It needs to be a personal story then, doesn't it? If you're going to do that, if nothing is real and everything that's real in these worlds is you, then the story is personal. They didn't do that. They know. The main story is sort of real, though it was not Cassandra / Alexios that did it. It was Isu man. I forget what Isu man's woman. Sorry, his name was. It's like the world's worst superhero, Isu woman. Did anyone do New Game Plus for Odyssey? Did I fuck? Oh my god. Can you imagine me doing a second playthrough of Odyssey? I think I'd actually have to lose the plot before I did that. It'll be a good way to kill Lockdown, to be fair. Don't go there, Fishy. Just don't do it. Okay, I'm not going to do that ever. Alethea, see? Yeah, that one. I forgot what her name was because I didn't remember it because she wasn't memorable. I just knew Isu woman. That was it. When you can't I had a fart, by the way, and it feels good.
I will throw open in my private gallery to members of the public this Monday. The Cardinale, who was to buy my select collection, has unfortunately succumbed to his...
I'm trying to convince people that if I grew my hair out, I'd look like Jesus Christ. And people don't believe it. But that celebrity app that tells you what celebrity you look like has proven to me that I do in fact look like Jesus Christ with with short hair when I have a beard. I'm pretty sure that if I grew it out, I would actually look a little bit like Jesus. So I might just do it. I might just go, you know what? I'm gonna become Jesus now, and nobody can stop me.
Excellent choice, signore.
I like how they sell parachutes, because that makes sense. They know, you know what we need to sell? Parachutes. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. The banker can't do shit for me. But you know who can do shit for me? Oh no, I was going to go into ammunition. So I need 25 of these bad boys. The almost smoke bombs refilling. I need that bullet. And I definitely need all these crossbow bolts. As I should have had a dog named Desmond. No, that would have been funny. You know, Syndicate can't help but make cheap jokes at the entire franchise's expense. Like Desmond the dog. I like Desmond the dog. But along with what's this greeny assassin Christmas, it's pretty obvious what Desmond the dog is meant to be like. Ha! Desmond's gone! We fucked you! That's what it's supposed to mean.
Ezio,
And that's what it feels like it means.
You have need of my assistance.
the thieves in Roma are young, skilled but young, prone to rivalries.
Another gang.
The Centocchi, Cesare Borgia's bootlickers. They cause us significant trouble.
Where can I find them?
My thieves will show you.
Alright, let's go. We need to fight the 100 Eyes gang or something, right? Is that what the Cento Orci means? Like, what, or Cento Orci? 100 Eyes? I knew that was coming because I'm a genius. Syndicate makes a mockery of AC. It's not, that viewpoint is already gripped, so I don't know why it says the viewpoint is still there. It doesn't make a mockery of Assassin's Creed anywhere near as badly as Odyssey does. And the best part about Odyssey is people like it. Like, people don't even notice that it's taking the piss. Like, that's just how much of a clown that you could be made of from Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Like, it's taking the piss. And nothing genuine about the game. It's just not a good game. And it's full of shit practices, such as buying XP boosters, damage sponge enemies to make you want to buy the XP boosters. It's a single-player game. You don't need microtransactions at all. Like, Origins did it too. You don't need microtransactions in a single-player Assassin's Creed. You don't. If it had some form of multiplayer, I understand, but it doesn't, so I don't. When you get... It just takes the piss so well, in the sense that it does it to the point where a lot of people don't notice, and those that do understand just how annoying it is that this is a main Assassin's Creed entry. Like, why? Like, just... Just make a good game. How hard is it? Like, but I imagine it's pretty fucking hard, to be honest. But Ubisoft have proven that they can. Just sometimes they've proven that they won't, which is weird. Like, Ubisoft have proven in the past that they are very capable of making good games. Sometimes they just choose not to. And that is something that I cannot understand. remotely speaking. Disown your dad. Why would I do that? I like my dad. My dad's alright. He exists. Oh, you're not the guy. You are.
Ezio, they said you were coming, but I didn't believe
All Ubisoft franchises are gone. In the sense that they hang around, but as ghosts.
for them since they have greater numbers. They would not be expecting you.
My dad does not exist. Oh no. Mine does. My dad's cool. No, he exists. He does bits. Sorry. I have to send trolling messages to people. Otherwise it's not good. I beat them up, do I? It's just a punch fest, but nothing's getting hit. It's kind of like a mad one. I'm trying my best here, gamers. Oh god, no, that's the assassins coming in. They don't fuck around. You know what? That actually worked out in my favour. I thought if they'd stabbed them, that would have been a bit dirty. I hate you can't chain kill with your fist in this game. It's actually one of the things that I like the most about fist fighting in Brotherhood, is you have to still fight. You can't just chain. You can't just start a chain and go from there. Because if you could, it would just be a bit dead. I'm growing my beard to be like a Viking size. Oh, my beard was pretty hefty a few months back. Then I shaved a lot, gradually, because I couldn't bear to get rid of it. But I had to go because it looked good. But it also sort of bothered me. Like, I like my beard, but I also like being clean shaven. So I wind up in a dilemma. I wind up in this conundrum that I could be clean shaven and look nice and good, or I could look 30. As you can imagine, as a single bloke, you don't want to look 30 when you're nowhere near. If Gods and Monsters does well, will Quebec leave AC alone? No. That'd be naive. They're going to come back to Assassin's Creed. But I feel like if they make their own game, they can fuck off and do something over there, and then go, no, I want to do this, and then with any luck they'll get it, but it won't be good. That's the problem. So I don't see any Ubisoft Quebec title as being good, unfortunately. I just can't imagine it being so. Absolutely despise races in this game. Why has it forced me into one? The music is too good though. It's beautiful for the music. See? I don't like timed things at all, even if I can be good at them. Music in this game is the greatest. Like, timed stuff does kind of give me trouble. There's courtesan assignments to do over here in this end. I think I landed in her bloody well. See how beautiful this is? I've sorted out Rome proper. I plugged it. Rome is mine. Property of moi. Right. Yes, 20,000 florins. Bargain for this. Anything timed gives me stress too. Probably takes me off. I need to get up the top of that to get that flag. I've decided that is my objective, to go up there. As you can tell, I'm really dragging out this Ezio trilogy playthrough. But that's fine, because we're all locked down. Who cares, right? Who cares if I drag it out a little bit more? Do as much side content as possible. We're all locked down. It doesn't matter. It's fine. I think it's rather cool of me. I mean, it's all good. See that? Let's get to 200 likes. Oh, we're so close to 200 likes, and we're doing okay for time. So, yeah, let us absolutely obliterate that number. Let's do that. I dropped a like. I'm so glad you dropped the like. It's the best thing to do. Drop the like. Especially with it's numbness. It's like a mix of numbness and weight. Like, I feel a little bit of pain in it, and it's sort of subsiding, but it feels peculiar. I hope it goes away. Think new mods on the PC version? Oh, I'm not so sure. You can't mod every PC game ever. Like, you can if you know what you're doing, but some games like Skyrim, Red Dead Redemption 2 are a lot easier to mod than games like Assassin's Creed, where all you can really do is add shaders. It's about as far as you can go, is add a shader. It's about as far as you want to go, though, to be fair. I would have built that fence around this house as opposed to just going to it and then the other side, because people can climb the house. It's a weakness in. It's a way in. You need to not. Don't show weakness, man. For us that didn't die, would you think Ezio would have married her in Brotherhood? No, but no. Ezio only ever plays around with the Rosa character. But she would have been in Brotherhood for sure. Just a shame that the actor who played her passed away.
Ezio, news of our work has reached the Pope. As we speak, he prepares a courier for Romagna. If Cesare suspects his allegiances are slipping, he will fill the city with troops. Take the Pope's letter from the courier without his knowledge. Bring it to me, and I will prepare a forgery. We'll make sure Cesare receives his report.
Why can't you just prepare a forgery and then make me deliver it onto the courier, eh? That is actually clapped. This is clapped gameplay right here. And what? To be fair, my guy's not miles away. He's just there. Oh, she's in this direction. Tell the letter to the courtesan. How you doing, love? You in here?
Ben, I can work. Give me a moment. Replace the letter before the courier realizes he has lost it. Cesare will be delighted to know all is well in Rome.
It's gotten miles away. Do you think that AC can get better in the future? I think AC is pretty fucked at this point. Assassin's Creed as a franchise is pretty fucked. Like, the individual games can get better for sure. The individual games can still be good. They can still be great. Assassin's Creed Origins has proved that. Black Flag has proved it. But I think the franchise itself is so genuinely donkey fucked at this point that seeing like a full comeback for the franchise is wishful thinking. Without any doubt. Without any doubt. There we go. We have hope for a good game from Ubisoft. Ubisoft will always release decent games in between their messes. Speed Morgan with $9.99 super chat. Cheers, man. Today was the best Assassin's birthday. Connor, lol, love the content, Fishy. Well, we're going to have words about that one. But cheers for the donation, mate. It is much appreciated. Okay. Oh my god, I have to do this with one hand because it... What if Ubisoft made all the Chronicles games HD? They're HD anyway. John, I have no words. Don't want to do an assassination there for bad boys. We can do those later anyway. We could if we want.
Ezio, Cesare has captured the great condottieri, Prospero and Fabrizio Colonna. He has brought them to Roma for torture. Once freed, these men will cause significant trouble for the Borgia and their allies. They will be transferred soon under guard, but I suspect that will not be a problem for you.
Targets killed. It's a lot of targets to kill, that. I think this lady is overestimating my ability to kill targets. It's alright, I've got big mans on my back. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream, gamers. Hit subscribe if you're new and share the channel with your friends. That'd be fantastic. But definitely hit like right now because that'd be lovely and good. And also, all these guys are going to die right away.
You have saved us. You are not free yet. Prepare yourselves.
I thought I'd killed her by accident then. See, that's what we like to see. Why is this guy here? What? He's a captain guy. See that? That was cool.
Continue the fight against the Borgia.
That we will. Addio, amico mio.
Addio.
Genesaries and Revelations, yeah, they can be a bit of a challenge, but they aren't too bad. Why is everything was color washed for a moment there? Genesaries can be a pain in the ass, but they are not actually that bad. Like, you struggle with them for a little bit, but after a while, you come to become mates with them. You realise that they're cool guys. They've got families and shit like that, and you just stab them up, and before you know it, they're dead. Have a little conversation with your Genesaries as you kill them. They like it. Now, the best thing to do with Genesaries is call in your recruits, or if you want to get rid of them quick, and keep them distracted, or use the hidden gun and pop them up a little bit, and ranged weaponry that they can't block. Here we are. I love that. Good show almost seems real. I'm pretty sure I missed something back up there. But it doesn't matter, for I am on a dash. Wait for yourself.
The senator and I have uncovered the planned meeting place of the Borgia and the foreign ambassadors. You have killed the ambassadors. Now those who plotted with them must be stopped. I can show you where, but I leave the rest to you. We must ride.
Alright, to the meeting spot, kill the remaining ambassadors. Okay. Trying to get on the fucking horse. If I desync trying to get on the horse, that'll be really wounded. Maybe go straight that way next time. I don't know. I don't think you've ever done a Resident Evil video. Would you like me to? Because that would be odd. I've never played Resident Evil before. I'm back, gamers. Guess we got a nuclear on COD Modern Warfare today. Oh, damn. Oh, yeah. Istanbul. YouTube Pro. Cabbage.
Grazie, Ezio. I will return to the Rose in Fiore. The others will know of your bravery.
Oh, peak. Is this cutscene over? Kill the targets in under 60 seconds. I did okay then, didn't I? Don't forget to leave a like on the stream, share with your friends, and subscribe if you're new. Courtesan missions are complete. I've done all the courtesan assignments. Now it's time to do the thief assignments. And one left over here, and then we've got bits to do. We need to properly liberate Rome. We're winning. We're winning the liberation of Rome, to be fair. We are becoming Rome's liberators, its saviours, its big muns, its heroes, its lords, its fathers, its sons, its holy spirits, you know what I mean. Right, here we are. Let's, what are you saying for yourself? I want it to be thieves, probably. Okay, sorry, I'm always checking. No, I've already. I know you can re-renovate the buildings, whatever. But we've just put. Okay, this is useless. Let's just go on foot. Woo.
The assassin could use our help, I'm sure.
Ezio, you must have my brother, Aldo. Those banditti took him. Please, he only picks pockets. He's never harmed anyone.
Banditti took him for picking pockets. If it picked theirs, I guess it's their own fault. Lost pup. Kill the crossbowmen before they execute Aldo. Well, if I had my arrow storm, that wouldn't be so bad. But right now, we're nearly there. We walk away to get the arrow storm. How many crossbowmen do they think it takes to execute one guy? Are they that inept? See that? That's how you do bits with the boys. Right, Aldo.
Grazie a Dio. Grazie a Dio.
That was it. This pup. Save Aldo in under 2 minutes. Imagine those deeds as performed by the big man. Come on, gamers. 200 likes. Yeah, let's smash 200 likes. We can do that. I know we can. Wish you could equip multiple weapon types in Unity. Oh yeah, that's true. But it's one of them ones. Arno is big simp. I'm so glad we could have this conversation about how Arno is a massive simp. Though it's not wrong, it is a very strange topic, to be honest. Especially for a man who does not enjoy talking about Arno. Typically speaking. Hi Fishman, hello. Hello there, how you doing? Alright, boy, let's go. Are you tired? You keep yawning and sighing. Oh yeah, a little bit. I will be honest, I am tired, but that's because it is currently nighttime where I am, and I have been busy today, doing nothing but binge watching Disney Plus shit. That's probably it. Anna turns out to be gay all along. Now that'll be massively funny considering the story of Unity. Sorry, the horse has a mind of its own.
Attenzione! I will throw open my private gallery to members of the public this Monday. The Cardinale was to buy my
AC3 has better combat than Black Flag, to be honest. There's a little bit more challenge to it, but that's because Assassin's Creed 3's combat isn't as polished as opposed to being better. But it's the same combat for the most part. Feels weightier in 3 though, so I can't really disagree with you. I was gay with Balek. What? Can you imagine? Pissing my part any day. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that scene? Oh no. Ubisoft seem to mess one thing or the other regardless. They do. They truly do. Lol, piss pot. Yep, no. The pissiest of pots. It's just who he is. Right, maybe the horse is actually useful now. Isn't Balak Arno's uncle? Have you not been paying attention? No, he was mates with his dad. Why is the horse running off? No, he was no in Unity. He's not Arno's uncle. No, he's his he is his sort of like his mentor, if you will. He teaches Arno, but his relation to Arno is he knew Charles Dorian from back in day. About it, and he called his father Piss Pot, so he calls Arno Piss Pot. That's the joke, and the it's Pierre Balek's like little is this endearing sort of saying. Alright, let's do bits. Gamers. I have to interact with this for some reason, because Ezio would do that.
The Centochi are angry.
Bene.
I expect retaliation.
They will have no
Like goal is achieved. Let's get some more likes in then. There's no such thing as a maximum like goal. Let's get some more in. It is the Sith way, lol. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna dance on that table, love. I thought so. Do you reckon there's mercenaries somewhere in there chilling with their hammers, just going, "Oh, I've got a big hammer today." La Volpe is a simp. Oh no. Can we stop calling obscure Assassin's Creed characters simps? Father Timothy is a simp. Oh god, now you got me doing it. If you don't know, the best game for obscure Assassin's Creed characters is probably Assassin's Creed 3. Like, Assassin's Creed 3 has some funny, obscure characters. Big Dave is an obscure Assassin's Creed 3 character. Father Timothy. You've got some random guy called Norris who's French. There's loads of others. I forget what they're called. Father Timothy and Big Dave are the funny two, though. Name-wise. Father Timothy, Big Dave. It's funny that I used to have a bot called Big Dave. But after I got my new PC, I learned that Fossbot was going to be discontinued and that they wanted people to move off of using it. So that means it was going to stop working altogether. So I thought I might as well move off using it while it's not doing things. I just haven't found a bot since, and I've also come to the conclusion that Big Dave was annoying as fuck. Big Dave, beautiful British name. Big Dave's story makes no sense though, according to gameplay, because one moment he's a deserter from the British Army, the next he's a deserter from the I forget what I don't know what they're called. The Patriots. Yeah, that's right. The Patriots. Like, what? Who's he deserted from then? Make up your mind. The chat loved Big Dave a little too much. I'm so glad people don't try to trigger him now.
La Volpe has uncovered an opportunity too golden to ignore. A gift from the Borgia to the Gento Occhi. It is filled with pardons, promises, and payoff. Needless to say, it holds great value for our guild if you manage to steal it.
The Big Dave cult was elite back in the day. Yeah, no, a mate of mine started a cult to Big Dave, and when I told him what it was a cult to Big Dave, he told me it wouldn't be the first time he's made a cult. And I was very confused as to what that meant. As it turns out, he's got some experience making cults. God gave me a crossbow for a reason. Was it Joe? No, it wasn't. It was Alex. I call shotgun. It was not Joe. Oh god, imagine if it was Joe. Anthem 2. How about we don't? No, I heard that the gameplay demo they released at like E3 2016 for Anthem or something like that was not real. Well, the gameplay there was like target footage, and they didn't even have a game yet by that point. And that was really weird to hear about. Like, what do you mean you don't have a game yet? And they had to make that game based on that, and that was funny to hear. And it honestly doesn't surprise me, because Anthem is a steaming pile of shit.
Grazie, Ezio. I will take this to La Volpe.
Because they know it's a Skyrim 6. I've got to be honest, these memes, the Skyrim 6 meme hurts my brain. Like, the reason why I'm yawning is because people keep mentioning Skyrim 6. No matter where I go, Skyrim 6. What the fuck is a Skyrim 6? It is funny, but it's also what? BioWare doing business as always. I miss the days when Mass Effect was good. Mass Effect 1 through to 3. Don't care what you say about those games. In hindsight, they're golden. Like, obviously 3 could have ended a little better, but it didn't end bad. It's not bad. I don't mind it. I like it. I like 3. If you like space operas mixed with fantasy and sci-fi, Mass Effect is for you. Mass Effect Andromeda is shit though, to be honest.
We have an unspoken agreement with the poor in Rome. We will steal from them, and in turn, they do not see us. But the gentle oft prey upon these people. Their banditi patrol Roma's rooftops today. If they were to disappear, no one...
I get the idea the 100 Eyes gang would miss their own members though. Class warfare. It's always a good name for a mission. Really don't worry that Assassin's going to kill the wrong people. Kill the bandits with the peace. That's not what we're going to do though, is it? Let's be honest. Okay. Now let's go. I see him. No, I don't see him. Where's the Vincento Occhi? Really? That hit? That hit? Oh my god. He's dipped. They run off the moment you locate them in Eagle Vision. So if you see them, don't use Eagle Vision, otherwise they'll run off. Classic move by me. How many more we got to do? Right, 2 more here. And with any luck, doing the last batch and then it's done. I only have one pistol bullet. How am I supposed to kill 3? Oh, I'm supposed to stock up. I know. Tell me how you got Altair's armor. It's a skin, isn't it? In Brotherhood, it's a skin that you can equip in the inventory menu. I wanted to use the parachute and glide a little distance, but okay. Yes, this is dangerous. Please rejoice in the fact that this is dangerous.
Stop their anger and focus their frustration.
Ezio Auditore. I expected a younger man. How could someone of your years be as swift as they claim? Prove it!
Hold on a sec. There we go. Defeat the challenger at his own race. Let's go. Sorry, I had to respond to a message. I always like responding to messages. Let's get some likes in, shall we? Let's get to 250 if we can help it. Why are we saying bye? Why are we saying bye? See, I'm having a cracking time with this, aren't I? Oh my god. Ah. Ah. It's just, you think you can make that jump and then there's just a fucking haystack down there. Game is still live, I say. I've only been going for a couple hours. So yeah, I thought it'd still be live for a little bit.
Hurry, I'm losing him.
JMC finally mod, congrats man. Yeah, you got mod last stream for being such a lovely sir. Yeah, people said mod JMC, so I went, yeah, okay. I'll mod him. I see no reason why not, I guess. Yeah, everyone joined the Discord, by the way. See no reason why you shouldn't be doing that. I actually don't need that. What I need to do is contracts that are going to get me money, like that. It's the highest percentage success rate I can get on that is 5. It's 10,000 florins. It's another 10,000 florins inside a decent time frame. Should head to this blacksmith down here. It's one of the best streams I've seen, so I've got to go, so bye. I wish I could watch for longer, but it's alright. Take it easy, have fun, and we'll see you hopefully in the future. Now I'm going to speak with this man. Someone tell me how to use the Discord. You set up a Discord account, you follow a link in the description, you join the boys, you verify your account, and you're officially part of the Four Pillars Community Hub, and then you just chill with the boys. It shouldn't be too tough once you get your head around it, but it's just a new piece of software for some people. Well, I thought Discord had become quite common among gamers as like a platform to communicate. We've used it to create like a little bit of a community hub where we can all talk when nobody's streaming. And it works out.
Scribe, Vincenzo. Despite his eloquence, he often fights with a Borgia guard named Galvano. We now have a chance to damage relations between our two enemies. Find Galvano, kill him, and take something personal from his body. Plant it on Vincenzo. My brothers and I will make sure...
Galvano and Vincenzo.
We want them to hear.
I like how every Italian man's name ends in O or I. Before you say La Volpe, that's an alias. It's just a funny little thing I've noticed. What the fuck, man? Listen, he did bits there, and I had to deal with him. Galvano. No, this is Vincenzo. Let's wait for Vincenzo to dip on past, see which way he's going, and then follow him along his route.
Vincenzo. Hey.
What business is that of mine?
You two were on bad terms. I have to search you.
If you must, it will only serve to exonerate you.
He's just patting him down like a bouncer who can't be arsed.
What is that?
Come with me.
Okay. Well, that happened. Oh. Wow. Okay, let's yeah, let's do that. Let's go here, do bits. This is the Venice Memory, right? I think this has got to be the Venice Memory. You'd hope so, anyway. Try putting me on the Discord and say I didn't have permission. Mario's memes. Oh yeah, you need to get to the rookie gamer rank or something, or whatever it's called now. That rank. You need to get to that rank before you can post memes. That's like level 15 on the bot, and it doesn't take too long to get to because every minute you type a message, you get a little bit of XP, and it will get you up to your levels. Yeah, the further you go, the harder it gets to level. But as long as you type messages in the chat consistently, it should go up quite quick. It's just a way of avoiding somebody coming in, posting porn images and dipping or something like that. Because this community is friendly for people who aren't necessarily 18 yet as well. which means that they can't have this big movie bits, you know, naughty bits going on, if you get me. That might be.
Ezio, I was hoping to see you tonight. I don't have much time. Doge's party starts very soon. Nevertheless, I have news. I hear Cristina Vespucci is in Venezia for Carnevale. Weren't the two of you close? Once. Perhaps it would have been better not to tell you. She's with her husband. She may not be too happy to see you.
No, it's wonderful. It's Carnevale. With these masks, she need not even know it's me.
He's not even got a mask on, that's the best part.
Draw her attention. Grazie, amico.
That's Christina. Christina, I'll have you alone. Meet me in the alley. Ti amo, amor mio. Your husband. Oh, wow. It's really wild.
There. Now to await her at the rendezvous.
Let's go. Look at these guards. There's Assassin's Creed 2 looking guards. One's red, the other's blue though. Which is west. Now we wait here.
Cristina.
Manfredo, when did you get so romantic?
Ezio, what the hell are you doing here? How dare you?
Cristina, it's all right.
All right? I haven't seen you in 8 years.
See, I was afraid you wouldn't come if I just asked.
You're right. I wouldn't have. Ezio, the last time I saw you, you kissed me in an alley and then left me behind to be married.
It was the right thing to do. He loved you.
Who cares what he wanted? I love you. You had your second chance. Please, Ezio, don't ever find me again.
Oh, there we go. What a lovely day. Rome's income has increased to big deeds per minute. Okay, let's head over to the... Let's actually head over to... Yeah, back down there. And do everything from down there. I have returned. Plato the Third. What a guy. What can I be? Can I be asked for that? No, I can't.
You call yourself Romans? Traitors!
I don't think he realised that Ethan's Discord he's talking about on Ethan's stream chat. Who's chatting shit about the Discord? Well, the link is join if and when you like. Don't have to make any commitments to the server if you join. Who's chatting shit about the Discord? You don't need to be that active. So that you're there. Yeah. There's no need to necessarily be active on the Discord. Being a part of it, you get all the video announcements. It'll tell you when the videos go up, for example. From me, James, Tyler, and George. It'll tell you when we're doing things elsewhere. It's just a good hub. If you care about, if you want the probably the best experience with the community, that's the place to go, in my opinion. It's just a good hub. Do more Syndicate videos. I know they're tough. Toucher, but they're funny as fuck. You know, maybe, but I did that one because I never played that DLC and I wanted to play it through and have a bit of fun with it. And that was the point of the video. I thought it would be a one-off sort of thing. And if I make it into a series, it'll just grow dead really quick. For a minute there, I forgot that I'd done the actual comments episode for this month and was really worried in my head. I'm so glad that I've managed to remember that. It's done. The best place to experience the community. You sell your soul in the sin, as the Crusaders say, it is indeed a sin to sell your soul to the devil, which is what happens when you join the Four Pillars Community Discord. You become Satan. You just do. It's just how it goes. Oh my god. I always find that awkward when it does that. After you do one Christina mission, do you get another straight away? Or do you have to wait? It's based on your completion. Like, it's based on your percentage completion. I think it's like every 10% or 25 or 20% one will unlock. It depends. It's a progression thing. Like, you do have to wait a while before you get another one, but it's because you have to do your completion to a certain degree, and then it will become available. You don't have to be 100% complete or anywhere near that to do the last one. It's like, I don't know, it's pretty high though. And we're up to... It's probably more accurately overlapping streams, to be fair. You don't get kicked if you're not active. No, you might get pruned if you haven't been active in a little while, but that you can easily just join back afterwards, if and when you need to.
Ezio, your help has been invaluable. Now we must finish the Centuocchi. Only their leaders deal with the Borgia. Remove them, and the gang disbands permanently.
I will consult with your spies.
Bene.
No, I do not want to speak with you. Greetings from Germany. Okay, let's go over here, shall we? That's the closest one, I guess. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream, gamers, if you haven't already. Let's get those numbers up. Do some bits with numbers. Share the stream with your friends if you haven't. That would also be very helpful. Be like, hey, do you like Assassin's Creed Brotherhood? No? Well, do you like gaming? Yeah? And if no, do you like strange man with video stuff? If the answer is yes, then join the bloody stream and have some fun with us. I want to do all the thief assignments. And then I think we'll be in a good position. Fish, did you have a pet fish? I used to have a pet fish. His name was Fred, and then he died. Well, what happened was, we put the tank in my brother's room, and my brother does not look after anything well. And then one day, the fish just stopped showing up in the tank. And then we looked into the tank, and he was just dead. He was just dead at the bottom of the tank. Now, I think that that's a little bit peak. But I also get the vibe my brother tortured that fucking thing. I don't know why, but I do. I have no proof. So obviously I'm joking. But yeah, no, we used to have loads of little goldfish, and one outlived the others by miles. And like by absolute years and years. We're talking wild numbers. And he just wouldn't die, and then one day he did. And it was like, oh, okay, he's dead now. It's a bit peak. The lifespan of those goldfish was not that long. But this one must have tripled on it, or something like that, because he did bits.
Ezio, one of the Cento Occhi leaders, has worked his way into our own guild. He is an accomplished liar, responsible for the deaths of many of our brothers. Come, I will lead you to him.
Is this going to lead me into a trap? Why do I get the vibe it's a trap? I don't know why. I'm sure one of them does lead you into a trap. And 10 goldfish, they'll die within 1 week. Which is why you don't have goldfish, kids. Tell it to Kanja Club. Sugary Poop here with a super chat, mate, doing bits. I really do appreciate it, and I will tell that to Kanja Club. Don't you worry. Also, why have you got sugary poop? What is a sugary poop? Why does he keep doing these strange routes? See that? It was worth it. I knew he'd betray me. I knew he was the traitor. Like, I knew. I didn't remember, but I felt like maybe I did on a subconscious level. This will be the race one, no doubt, again. How do you both roam so much, and how long did it take you to do it? Not long. You sort of do it as you do everything else. As you pass the shops and realise you can do it in passing, you don't really go out your way to do it, and it doesn't take too long. It ain't too bad once you try and, you know, to do it. Yeah, there's only one real way to find out, is there? I'm going to France. Oh, cool. Amidst all this... Here we are. Ashraf Burger, Mystery of Ancient Source. Can people stop saying Ashraf Burger? Please. It really hurts my brain. And I'd like it to stop.
An admirer with a performance. You have been an inspiration for many of us.
Okay. How am I doing this high up? Defeat the challenger at his own race. So save yourself a bit of time to do that. That hits softer than Venice Rooftops theme usually hits. Don't know, I kind of like it. The atmosphere in these games is great. And cities. Should I start a whole new save on Origins? Go for it, pal, if you want to. I get the vibe that by asking that, you've already made up your mind as to whether or not you want to. Just want to make sure that we don't deem you as mental because of it. No, go for it. Misspelled that. The graphics are aesthetically pleasing. Spelled aesthetically pleasing, correct, I think? Sweet, the finest deed.
Ezio, La Volpe tells me you are a skilled horseman. I have discovered that the leaders of the Cento train on horseback at the Circo Massimo. This grants us an opportunity to cut down several of them in one place.
Right, to cut down the Cento leaders. Okay, I'll handle that. Let's go and do bits. The boys, the Cento need to die. Travel to the Circus Maximus. How far away is it? It's probably best not to question that and to just run, right? I'm going to do just that. Let's go. Doopa 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 doo 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 doo. Maybe I see _1120 in the Discord. That's pretty cool. I want the fucking horse, to be honest.
Speed will not save you. This is not over yet.
There we go, all done and dusted. Bam. Kill the Cento leaders with the hidden blade. Bandit attacks stopped. See, now you won't get bandit attacks because the thief missions are complete. Hold on to walk up some medium weapon to break a mounted soldier's charge. Yeah, I know how to break a charge. I'm the best. I'm gonna stab this woman down here, then we're gonna be done with them. No, I'm not gonna stab anyone actually. I'm playing Brotherhood now, that's alright. I wish you still get bandit attacks so you can get good loot. Yeah, well, once you've rebuilt Rome well enough, all you have to do is visit the bank, and the revenue deposits will sort of negate any point in looting whatsoever anyway. Unless you need gear, but no. It's a balancing thing. Ugh. This beats not randomly being attacked by bandits. Which can be very inconvenient sometimes. Okay, so I think it's good as a night's fishy, so I think it's time to wrap up now. So thank you all for coming along. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, share the channel with your friends and all that wonderful stuff. If you want to go ahead and become a patron, there's a link in the description as well if you want to go ahead and do that. Whether or not you think it's worth it is completely up to you. Thank you to Sugary Poop, Speed Morgan, James Rostron, Aidan Milburn, Smeagol, Avery Dobbs, and Warning Page Gaming for the incredibly generous super chats. We got a bit of dough going in from that, all courtesy of those gamers. And thank you to everyone else for joining me. Like, I don't deserve any of this, to be honest. So I'm really glad that you guys enjoy the streams. And of course, I'll catch you all hopefully tomorrow with another stream. But until then, take it easy. See you soon. Bye bye.